The Turkish Get Up is one of the kettlebell's most famous lifts. It originates to some 250 years ago, and it has its roots in Turkish wrestling. It's a very complex lift, and quite a few people have a few problems when they first start doing this lift. So here is a breakdown of the Turkish Get Up. The first step is loading the kettlebell from the ground onto your chest by rolling from the fetal position to on your back. Do this a few times until you get comfortable feeling the weight coming from the floor to your chest. The next part of the lift that we need to master is the floor press. The floor press increases our tricep strength, which is very important for stabilizing the arm for the rest of the lift. We need to ensure that when we press the kettlebell up, that we have a straight wrist and we lock out at the elbow and the shoulder, and we drop the shoulder back in so it's not in an extended position. Do this a few times so you get used to the weight of pushing the kettlebell up and locking out your arm. Next, we'll have a look at the half get up. The half get up is an exceptionally important part of the Turkish get up, as it's a transitionary period between being on and getting up off of the ground. By practicing the half get up, you will develop the necessary core, abdominal, and shoulder strength needed to drive both yourself and the kettlebell up off the floor. The next part that we need to master is the side plank. The side plank is a very important part of the Turkish Get Up, as it helps us bridge the lift together. The side plank is also a good exercise for building core strength and endurance. You can practice this for time or by repetitions. Next, we'll have a look at the static lunge. The static lunge is important for developing leg strength, and this leg strength we'll use for driving our body up off the ground and pushing the kettlebell overhead. Exercises like squats are excellent for Turkish get-ups, as they help develop the necessary leg and core strength for driving the body up off the ground and pushing the kettlebell overhead. Now we've broken down and practiced the core elements that make up the Turkish Get Up. It's time to put them all together. Here is the Turkish Get Up.